latest from the Fox 11 Sports Center.
One final regular season game. For some teams, that means one more crack at a conference crown. For others, it is the last time they'll play under the lights. And for many others, it's a final push toward the playoffs. Our Fox 11 Game of the Week takes us out to Southwest, where the Trojans battled Bayport. Both clubs looking for some momentum heading into the postseason, and pick it up in the third. 9-0 Pirates. And the Pirates' Luke Hackle comes up with a huge sack on Bayport's next possession. Fullback Alex Peterson runs it around right side for 40 yards. The kid is the club's biggest offensive threat. He shows it there. That sets up a 37-yard Pirates field goal. Bayport wins easy, 40-21. Meantime, Ashwaubenon hoping to run the regular season table. The Jags hosting Notre Dame. First quarter, Triton's driving, but Alex Miller is stripped, and the Jags recover the fumble. They try to take advantage on the next drive. Austin Kasner rolls right, but he's gunned down from behind on third down a couple minutes before the break. The first points of the game are scored off the play action. Mike Sullivan hits Peter Mortel in the end zone. Ashwaubenon found its offense in the second half. The Jags down Notre Dame 21-7. More from the FRCC Green Bay East at Green Bay Preble. The Hornets need a win to punch their playoff tickets. No score in the first. Red Devils QB Devin Kornowski calls his own number, runs it up the middle for a 60-yard dash before being brought down at the 4-yard line. On the very next play, Kornowski gives to Cassidy Schley, who rolls into the end zone. Red Devils up 7-0, now tied at 7. Preble looking to go ahead. In the second quarter, the Hornets' John Seidel takes the handoff and leaps into the promised land. Preble picks up the key victory, 28-21. Moving to the Bay, a win tonight for Seymour secures a spot in the playoffs. The Thunder duking it out with Denmark. Pick it up in the second. Seymour leading 20-7. The Thunder keep the pedal down. Brett Rotier takes the rock and reaches in for the 7-yard score. Later, Seymour showcasing its defense. Callahan Skoglund and Blaze Kuhn team up for the sack. Move to the third, more from the Thunder. Troy Rotier goes outside and scampers in for the 30-yard score. Seymour gets the victory and secures a berth in the playoffs with a 41-20 win over Denmark. And our photog was okay there. Ripon is very familiar with the playoffs. In fact, they rarely miss. After winning their first 3 conference games, the Tigers have lost 4 straight in the Eastern Valley, and suddenly their chances of making the postseason are in jeopardy. The Tigers at Little Chute, the Mustangs have already punched their playoff tickets. Ripon looks good early as Tigers QB Michael Polka throws it back to his running back Daniel Horn. He's got big eyes on a big play. Weaves in and out of the Mustangs defenders and dives into the end zone for the score to cut the Little Chute lead to 10-7 rather. Same score now with LC punting away, and it's eventually picked up by Ripon's Jared Langenhorst, but the ball is stripped and recovered by the Mustangs. Ripon rallies to win 20-17. Moving to the OP Large, Valders and Wrightstown battling for second place in the conference. They get the offense going early and often. Wrightstown QB Jordan Johnson finds his wideout Brett Knockerts for the long gain down the left side. That would set up this touchdown run by Josh Woods, and Wrightstown is rolling over Valders. On the ensuing kickoff, the Tigers showcase their special teams. Kenyon Klessig on the return, and he finds a little hole up the middle, but he is stripped, and Wrightstown gets the recovery. The Tigers thump the Vikings 33-7. And in the M&O, conference winner Coleman taking on Crivets. The Cougars get on the board first as QB Jacob Engels keeps it himself for the 1-yard score, 8-0 after the 2-point conversion. Crivets answers with a sneak of its own as Jordan Hardy finds his way in for 6. On the ensuing kickoff, Greg Phillips on the return, and he's going places. Finds a lane, and he has taken it to the house without even ringing the bell. Coleman cruises to the 58-6 victory. With the prep football playoffs beginning next week, want to make sure you know where your team is playing in round 1. That's why we'll have a playoff preview tomorrow night. The half-hour show begins at 9:30 p.m. right here on Fox 11. Our prep expert Doug Ritchie and I will have complete coverage and analysis of all the playoff brackets. We'll also have complete coverage on our website, fox11online.com. We'll kick things off with our live blog starting at 11 a.m. just before the pairings and brackets are released. As soon as we get the brackets, you'll be able to view all 7 divisions on our website. Throughout the day, Doug will be breaking down each division and making his predictions. We will also have photo essays from our Fox 11 games of the week. So keep your browser on Fox 11 Online all day for the most up-to-date prep